Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
All right, heading into Wednesday as we check in on temperatures right now. Triple 80s here from Key West to Miami to Fort Lauderdale, and we're still dealing with an east wind that's bringing in a couple of showers from time to time. We have one that's about to make landfall here across Fort Lauderdale. It's going to eventually get the airport there. Just a quick sprinkle. This is the setup for tomorrow as well. I think the wind gusts will be in excess of 30 miles an hour tomorrow. Still pretty fresh at this hour with winds between 25 and 30 with sustained winds between 10 and 15. Isolated showers in the forecast. Windier tomorrow. Halloween still looks pretty good. Just some isolated coverage, and I think we'll begin to lose a little bit of the wind here by Friday and into the weekend. It's still going to stay breezy. This pattern that we're going to be in is locked in really through the weekend, including early next week, and that includes Election Day. So same kind of setup, isolated rain showers. They move in, they move out, and otherwise it's going to stay breezy. Notice, though, by tomorrow afternoon, we'll have those wind gusts between 25 and 30 at times, perhaps 30 to 35, certainly not out of the question. And there you see a few showers kind of screaming in from the Atlantic and crossing the state at pretty good speeds here, 30 miles an hour. They're in and out. And there's Halloween for trick-or-treaters. Very windy. That's the only issue I see. Otherwise, it's a partly cloudy night here, so not looking bad at all with the rain staying to the east. As we check in on the tropics, still an area here of 40%. The circle has expanded because now, it's an area here that we're going to be monitoring. This complicated setup here. Right now there's nothing, but then by Thursday we start to see a broad area of low pressure, and where it actually develops, if it develops, that still remains to be seen. But you see the problem here with rainfall. Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, Cuba getting in on some heavy rain they don't need, and that's going to be with us through early next week. The good thing for us is that area of high pressure, the same one that's driving our weather now, will protect us from anything coming due north here. So this thing's either going to go west or perhaps sneak under the high and go to the east with more heavy rain for the islands there. Something to watch for next week. Rip currents high tomorrow. East winds at 20 with those waves 4 to 6 feet. We have a high surf advisory, in fact, for the beaches in Broward County there, with breakers perhaps up to 8 to 10. So dangerous stuff. And then the small craft advisories continue for the Atlantic waters and into the Florida Keys. Still some creepy clouds in the forecast. Wickedly windy. Otherwise, we'll end the night with some spooky skies and not much else. We're looking good. Election Day. How about that? Polls at 7 to 7, and the entire day I think we're looking good, save for a couple of isolated showers, particularly through the early afternoon. Otherwise, that would be it. I think we're looking dry. There's your extended 7-day forecast through next week. Don't forget the time change Saturday night, extra hour of sleep with an earlier sunset for Sunday.